I wanted to talk about my first Botox experience. It has kind of been positive, but there's more cons than pros to it. And I wanted to share my experience just in case you were thinking of getting some or you wanted more information. And I'm not sure how long this video will be. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible and just kind of get to the point of it. But I wanted to share my experience because so many of you guys have been asking me. I've also been complaining about the side effects of it, and yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So I am turning 40 soon, or by the time this video comes out I probably already am 40, and I was starting to first develop a line here in the center of my forehead, which now I'm like, why was I so keen on this stupid line? Anyways, I have decided that Botox in general is not for me, and I just want to age gracefully, so I have donated the rest of my units to my mother. But aside from that, when I first went into check, I did do my research. I looked for a place that had really good reviews. I was already doing like hair laser there. So I really felt confident in the place that I am going to get injected at. Me and my mom both did our Botox together, and she got way more units. She is, you know, way older than I am and needed more. I only got 20 units, and 20 units is basically what's in the syringe. It's not actually how many times you get injected in your face. I feel like a lot of people confuse those, and yeah, so 20 units is actually what's in the syringe. What you get injected here is probably way less. I probably got like 7 or 8 injections, including here the 11 lines above my eyebrows and around here. I feel like 20 units was way too much for me. I'm someone who is very expressive with my eyebrows. I love doing my makeup. I will be showing a little video of like that first week so you guys can kind of see the effects of from being able to move that whole area to not being able to move that area. It's also a shorts here on my YouTube channel. If I can link it, I'll try to link it down below because it does have a voiceover if you want to go check that out. But at first I did really kind of like the effects of it because I saw the wrinkle just completely disappear, and then, you know, like it felt cool that it was starting to move. Like to not move, basically, that I could see like that whole area just looked very youthful. But I wanted to look rested and like myself, and the problem is that I'm someone who's very expressive. I'm someone that usually when I do my makeup, if you guys have seen any of my reels on Instagram, I've done a few shorts here on YouTube, and if you follow me on TikTok, you will see that usually when I do my makeup, I can literally leave my eye open. So usually I would be able to lift my brow and do my makeup and be able to leave that eye open. I will try to put a little bit of a tutorial here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And so usually I can just like open up my eye myself, do my makeup, and that's like something that I absolutely love. I love to do makeup. I love the way it looks. I love lifting my eyebrows. I love having that like more lifted look to my face, and it's something that naturally I do myself since I was little. Like I always like am very expressive, and my eyes are always like, my eyebrows just always come up. Do they come down sometimes when I talk? Yeah, but when I do my makeup and stuff, it always comes up. That's when I've run into issues, because after everything just freezing and not being able to move this whole area, my eyebrows, even though I don't feel like I look bad, I don't feel like it's something negative, like I don't look like myself, or people are like, oh my god, what did you do to yourself? My husband and my mother still feel like I look like myself. I can see the difference as far as like applying makeup. I cannot literally move this up, so I have to close my eye, and when I close my eye, like even if I relax it, you can tell that it's really extremely hooded. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is me like relaxing my eye and closing it. And when I'm gonna do my makeup, you can see the fold on there, and it's super folded and hooded. And so now when I do makeup, it's really extremely hard for me because I'm not used to not having that lift. I'm not used to not having that eyelid space the way I used to, and it's actually creating like creases in my eyes that weren't there previously because of all the weight. Now, when the full effect took place at the 2-week mark, which was probably like 6 days ago, it literally like it's fully done right now. Like once 2 weeks pass, that's the way you're gonna look for the next 3 to 4 months. And I just feel like I still look like myself, but that whole hooded eye and not being able to do my makeup is the thing that that deters me from wanting more Botox, basically. I just feel like it's not for me because of the fact that I like raising my eyebrow. I like having more movement in my eyes. I like being able to do my makeup. And so thankfully I was able to transfer the rest of my units to my mother, and that way she can use them because she actually really enjoys the way she looks. She loves using a lot of Botox and like increasing her whole like forehead area, but she is on the older side, and she you know, didn't take care of her skin and waited, and you know, like her whole situation is a lot different than mine. And so I feel like overall she will benefit more from the amount of units than I will, because first, I didn't like the overall look afterwards, and two, I feel like I'm okay with aging a little bit more gracefully. I don't make as many frowns and expressions like my mother does, so I do feel like overall I don't need maybe to use something like that, and maybe I'm okay with like using retinoids or creams or doing facials and stuff like that. Another thing that I feel like another people don't talk enough about, aside from the whole like eyebrow not being able to be raised, is the fact that I've been having like major headaches for the last 2.5 weeks. I don't know if this subsides the more Botox that you get, because Botox is used for migraine treatments, but one of the side effects from getting it is headaches. You can even get like feeling kind of sick, and I did start feeling sick, start feeling like I was just groggy, like I didn't feel like myself. And I feel like not enough people talk about that. Like people are always like, oh my God, I got Botox and I look so young and amazing. But people never talk about like, oh my God, I felt horrible. I didn't feel good. I'm not someone who gets headaches. I'm not someone who likes taking medicine, like taking Advil every day and stuff like that. So that was very like irritating for me, because if you've ever had like tons of headaches or migraines, that is just so painful. And it got to the point that it was even like bothering my ears and just coming down into this area, which just made me even like just squint even more, because when your head hurts and you just feel pressure, it just kind of it all sits on you like that. So it just felt like I was just like miserable. And I feel like not enough people talk about that. Like I didn't feel well. I felt like with headaches, like people talk about like the pros of it and how young they feel, but they don't talk about like I didn't feel like myself. And I actually, you know, I don't regret it, because at the end of the day, I tried it. I tried something new, but I will like let this wear off and probably never try it again. I don't think it's for me. I just don't feel like this is the look that I want. If you're somebody who hardly wears makeup, or if, for example, you're okay with wearing something like just one shadow all over the lid and you don't mind having more hooded eyelids, I feel like maybe that is for you. If you're wanting just Botox on your forehead. But I feel like for me, I want more of an elevated look. I want to be able to move this up and be able to do my makeup. Obviously, I have like beauty channel. I do makeup on my Instagram and TikTok, so it's very deterring for me to not be able to do that and not be able to do those looks and just feel unmotivated to do them because of the fact that I can't move this. So it's just very hard for me. I'm trying to work my way around it, and hopefully, they told me that probably in the next 4 to 6 weeks it will loosen up. Hopefully I will just get back to just being like normal and just feeling normal as myself again. But that just was a side effect that I didn't count on and didn't know about, and I just really did not like. So yeah, that's something that I feel like not enough people talk about, is that you're gonna lose that movement. And even though, like I said, I still feel like I look like myself, and people like even somebody at work asked me and they were like, oh my god, you look amazing. But to me, I love being able to do my makeup, and so that is a total 100% con for me, not being able to do my makeup the way I like doing my makeup, like fully being able to do different crease colors and different eyelid colors and stuff like that. Like I've literally reduced the space to nothing, and I feel like it actually sort of ages me a little bit and like decreases that space, and I like looking like more wide-eyed. So that is just something that I wanted to warn you guys about. I know it's not that big of a deal in retrospect because I still feel like I look like myself, but overall to me it's a negative, especially having a YouTube channel that's beauty related and just loving doing my makeup in general. Like even if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I love doing my makeup. It's like therapy for me in the morning. I love waking up, doing different looks. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, my link is down below, I love doing like everyday makeup looks and playing with my makeup. So it's just, you know, it's just like an annoying little thing that came from this, but I have definitely learned my lesson and will not be getting a retouch or doing anything. I know that there's people who can get like brow lifts from Botox, like they will lift your brow quite a bit and lift this whole area, but it's the same kind of concept for me. Like I don't want to be frozen like this, and then I don't know, I feel like I don't want to just screw around with Mother Nature anymore. There's little things here and there that I don't mind doing, but I feel like I dipped my toes in and was like, ooh, yeah, not for me. I hope that this is helpful, and if you have any questions or any concerns or anything like that, let me know down below. More or less, like the units, if you buy them in bulk, because I know I'll probably get this question, it's around like $9 a unit, and you can like finance it if you want to, with a lot of these spas or med spas or doctors, so they do have like that available for you. And then if you don't buy in bulk, I think it's like maybe $12 a unit, so it just depends. I did buy in bulk thinking that this was something that I was gonna love, but I was able to transfer my units to my mom, thankfully, because I used so little units to begin with. But overall, I don't feel like it was a fully negative experience. I just learned that this is not the look for me, just because of the other things that I've talked about in this video. So hopefully I answered everybody's question. If I get a crap ton of questions about this, I will do a Q&A with Botox and like answer them in a different video. So if you have any questions whatsoever or anything like that, or on hair laser removal, let me know, because I will be doing a video on hair laser removal. I'm on my second treatment right now, but I want to fully be done with all my treatments before I do a full experience and review and, you know, talk about my experience with you guys. So if you guys have any of those questions, I will be writing them down in a notebook and getting back to you guys. Or if it's only a few people, then I will answer you directly underneath this video. But hopefully this was helpful. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you guys can tell the difference. Hopefully you guys will see, like I'll put pictures of me like before and after. It's like something that's super subtle, but especially when I'm actually doing my makeup, that's when I notice it the most, because it takes so much effort for me to close my eye and try to extend my eyelid to actually do my makeup, that's the thing that kind of like, oh, why did I do this? Anyways, I guess I will just have more of a resting bee face for the next 3 to 4 months, but it is what it is. Anyways, hopefully this was helpful. Subscribe, follow me on my social media, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys.